Now, the connection between belief and rationality has to do with the reasons that we have for believing something, right? Remember, we've been talking about arguments. Reasons are the premises. The conclusion is the thing that we want, that we do believe. Well, consider this. Scientists believe that smoking causes cancer. Why do they believe it? What are their reasons? In fact, stop for a second and think about it before you go on. Well, the reason that they have is that they've done research and they have findings of their research, and the research shows them something about smoking and cancer. That is, there's a high correlation, and they even understand something of the causal mechanism. All of their research are kind of the premises that lead them to the conclusion that smoking causes cancer, which is why it's reasonable for them to believe it. You know, back 100 years ago, they thought it calmed them down. They hadn't done this research. They had a different set of findings. But let's think about what sorts of things that you believe for which you have good reasons. Write down a few things. Stop it. Write down a few things, and then go on. Well, now we're starting up again. Here's something I think I have a good reason for. I'm a philosophy professor at Kingsborough, right? I go there, I stand in front of the class, I record videos for you guys. Those are the kind of reasons that I think I have good reasons. The Kingsborough campus is on the beach. Well, you know, I've been there, I've been to the cafeteria, I've walked outside, and there's a beach there. I had a Diet Coke this morning. Well, I'm not even sure that I have to think about what I did this morning, because I have a Diet Coke probably every morning, or virtually every morning, certainly a weekday, and this is a weekday. My car is parked in the lot. If I was sitting here giving you the lecture, what would my reasons be? Well, I drove up, parked in the lot, went up to my office, got ready for class. So here are things that we think that we have pretty good reasons for believing. But let's consider kind of a different case. Imagine you have this friend Sophie that believes that she was reincarnated several times. Now, I don't mean to offend anybody's belief, but most of us don't believe in reincarnation, and we think there's no reason for believing. Now the question, does she have reasons for believing this? I mean, she believes, you know, that things happened to her in past. That is, and notice, I think in her case, she really doesn't have good reasons for believing it. Maybe, you know, she's superstitious or whatever, but if you say somebody's superstitious, you're saying very specifically they really do not have a good reason for what they believe in. So sometimes we believe things for good reasons, and sometimes we believe things for which we have no reasons. For example, well, it's an opportune time to talk about this. The lottery, the Powerball. I will win the lottery. I mean, presumably, a lot of people believe that, and that's why they go plop down their $2, their $5, their $10 or buy as many tickets. But think about it. What are their chances of winning the lottery? 1 in a million? 1 in 100 million? They sell a lot of lottery tickets. So you really don't have good... If you think your chances are 1 in a million, you know, that's really your base of evidence. You really don't have good reason in the lottery, and since it's, you know, it's administered, it's administered by a bunch of accountants. They make sure it's all legitimate. You really don't have good reason for thinking that you're going to be that one guy in the 10 million who's going to win the lottery.